A report from the Central Steering Committee on Natural Disaster Prevention and Control released late last week said natural disasters, mostly flooding, tropical storms and landslides, killed 181 people and left 37 others missing as of December 20. The disasters caused damage worth around $20 trillion, $858 million, 3 times lower than last year's figure of $60 trillion, $2.6 billion. Vietnam has been struck by 13 typhoons and tropical depressions so far this year, against the 16 tropical storms last year that killed 389 people and injured 668 others, mostly in the northern and central regions, according to official figures. Last month, torrential downpours triggered by Typhoon Toraji hit the popular resort town of Nha Trang in Khanh Hoa Province hard, and 19 lives were lost. Several days later, Storm Usagi hit the south-central provinces, and 1 man in Ho Chi Minh City died. The country's biggest city received rainfall of up to 400 millimeters, among the heaviest in its history, according to Dinh Quyet from the Southern Meteorological Center. Vietnam has been deemed one of the 5 countries most vulnerable to climate change. Despite this, the country is not well prepared for these scenarios, and questions have been raised about its forecasting capabilities and disaster response mechanisms. Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development Nguyen Xuan Quang told at a conference last Friday that Vietnam's weather forecasting capability has not met the demand. The control and prevention of disaster risks have not been taken seriously by some localities, which led to deadly and extensive damage in Nha Trang last month, he said. According to the World Bank, about 70% of the country's population is exposed to the risks of typhoons, floods, droughts, storm surges, saltwater intrusion, landslides, forest fires and occasional earthquakes. The risks are exacerbated by climate change. The country loses 1.5% of GDP annually due to natural disasters, according to the World Bank. Floods and storms are the most common calamities, accounting for more than 40% of all natural disasters. The video is sponsored by CNtronic.com.